Jonathan Toews, former captain of the Chicagoblackhawks, and a massive piece to the biggest dynasty in modern-day hockey. The name Jonathan Toews will forever be synonymous with the Chicagoblackhawks organization. For over a decade, he was a face of the franchise, a leader both on and off the ice, and a player who redefined what it meant to be a two-way forward in the NHL. But his journey, a story of remarkable success and a sudden, unexpected ending, is captivating, but also at the same time, rather under-discussed. So today, let's talk about Jonathan Toews, his illustrious career, the sudden ending, and some recent news that adds some clarity to the status of this legendary NHL icon. Jonathan Toews' career was filled with ups and downs, and personally, I feel like he was one of the more underrated players of the 2010s. But still, his absence from the game of hockey continues to confuse fans. So let's talk about his illustrious career and why he ended up leaving the Chicagoblackhawks. It all began back in 2006, when the Chicagoblackhawks selected the Winnipeg native with the 3rd overall pick in the NHL draft. He arrived in Chicago with a quiet confidence and a work ethic that quickly impressed fans and teammates alike. Toews' impact was immediate. He possessed an incredible combination of skill and grit, quickly establishing himself as one of the best two-way forwards in the game. His ability to seamlessly transition from offense to defense, shutting down opposing players while also generating scoring chances, was truly unique. He was a relentless forechecker, a master of puck possession, and a force to be reckoned with in the defensive zone. His hockey IQ was exceptional, and he had a knack for making the right play at the right time, stepping up in some of the biggest moments of his career. Pairing him alongside another elite talent in Patrick Kane proved to be one of the deadliest duos in hockey through the early 2010s. In his first 3 seasons, Toews showcased his potential with impressive stats, averaging over 20 goals and 50 points per season, while maintaining a strong plus-minus rating through that stretch. His ability to contribute in all situations showcased his versatility and made him a valuable asset to the Blackhawks organization. This early success was a strong indication of the type of player and leader he would eventually become. It wasn't just his skill that separated Toews from other elite players in the league. His leadership was and remains a huge part of his legacy. His determination and unwavering efforts continued to get the best out of the teammates that he played with in Chicago, something that led to the Blackhawks being able to win 3 Stanley Cups during his captaincy. Toews earned the Captain Serious nickname early in his career, reflecting his unwavering focus and dedication to winning. He held his teammates to the highest standards both on and off the ice, but held himself to even higher demands. Toews' leadership was instrumental to the Blackhawks' remarkable rise to dominance. His ability to inspire and motivate his teammates, coupled with his exceptional on-ice performance, led the team to 3 Stanley Cup championships in 2010, 2013, and 2015, solidifying this ultimate dynasty for the Chicagoblackhawks. Toews averaged nearly 60 points per season in his time with the Blackhawks, being one of the most consistent players in the NHL through his prime days. Throughout his championship runs, Toews consistently delivered under pressure. He tallied 45 goals and 74 assists, with 119 points in 137 playoff games. His 2010 Conn Smythe Trophy as playoff MVP was a testament to his ability to elevate his game when things mattered most. Toews' winning didn't simply end with his 3 Stanley Cups and Conn Smythe Award though. He was also recognized as the league's best defensive forward in 2012 and won 2 gold medals during the 2010 and 2014 Olympic Games. So what happened to the Chicago Blackhawks? Kane, Toews, the rest of their core, and how did they go from a dynasty to a team that was a fringe playoff contender? The Chicago Blackhawks dynasty ended primarily due to the aging of their core players, significant salary cap constraints caused by large contracts given to key players like Kane and Toews, and the subsequent inability to retain younger talent due to those salary limitations, leading to key departures from players like Brandon Saad, Teuvo Teravainen, Artemi Panarin, Alex DeBrincat, and others. The core players of Patrick Kane, Jonathan Toews, Duncan Keith, Brent Seabrook, and Corey Crawford were all nearing the end of their prime, leading to a drop in production overall for the team. Because Chicago was unable to pay the players that they drafted, they struggled to find young players who could seamlessly step into the roles of their departing veterans, ultimately leading to what the Blackhawks are now in, which is a full-on rebuild. The dynasty for the Chicago Blackhawks was coming to an end, but in the 2020 NHL season, this was the final point. Now, every player was dealing with both personal and health issues at the time caused by the pandemic, but this really impacted Jonathan Toews and how he was able to approach the game. Toews had health issues through his final few seasons in Chicago and missed the entire 2020-2021 season with chronic immune response syndrome. He also was out from February 21st to April 1st in 2023 to deal with the effects of long COVID-19. Now, I don't want to get any of this information incorrect. It's important not to paraphrase or mishandle information about somebody's personal health or just their issues in general. So I'm going to be reading you guys two different statements today that were publicly released by Toews on his Instagram. The first is back in August of 2023, and the second will be an update that he revealed this week regarding the original post and his health overall. This is a statement from Jonathan Toews on August 17th, 2023. Quote, "I'd like to announce that I am not fully retiring, but I am taking time away from the game again this season. I cannot deny my love for the game of hockey, and I feel the passion for competing at my highest level. However, these last few seasons have been very difficult considering my health challenges. My focus is to give myself the time and the space to fully heal and enjoy life to the fullest once again. Along the way, I have met several people who have struggled with health issues pertaining to long COVID, chronic immune response syndrome, and other similar cases that are quite complex. I now recognize the importance of one day sharing the details of my health journey with you all. Thank you to all of you who have supported me and respected my privacy in this process." Now, this past week, Jonathan Toews released an update on his health. Quote, "As some of you may know, I've been on a bit of a healing journey. I've had many ups and downs, brief moments of hope, working with a whole bunch of different doctors and modalities, followed by doubting if things would ever improve. But I recently spent 5 weeks in India undergoing an Ayurvedic detox called Panchakarma, and I'm happy to say things are trending. Ayurveda translates to knowledge of life, and has been the healing science of India for over 5,000 years. This system views our bodies as delicate ecosystems, influenced by everything we consume as far as energy, information, thoughts, feelings, and food. In short, it teaches that our health can thrive when we learn to simplify our lives, create space for stillness, and better align ourselves with nature's rhythms. A Panchakarma is a healing protocol designed to restore your health by cleansing and releasing toxins stored deep in the body. It's too long of a story to share all the details here, but it's been almost 5 years of searching for a way to heal the inflammatory and immune system issues that took me out of hockey. The wisdom of Ayurveda has taught me that everything I experience, I am responsible for. Not only did it teach me better diet choices specific to my body type, it has deepened my intuitive relationship with myself and the world around me." Fortunately, it seems like Toews has potentially found a solution to the health issues he's been dealing with, but for those wondering what had happened to the longtime captain of the Chicago Blackhawks, well, here's your answer. Toews is now 36 years old and has yet to officially announce his retirement from the NHL, remaining an unrestricted free agent at this point in his career. But this is why Jonathan Toews decided to leave the game of hockey. All I want to know is, what's your favorite moment from his career? And did you get to watch him during the dynasty days, or did you catch him in the later parts of his journey? As always, make sure you guys drop a comment below and let's discuss this topic. And before I sign off, about 90% of the people watching these videos have not subscribed to the channel. I have a sub goal of about 20,000 that I'd like to reach by the end of the year. So if you guys want to continue supporting me and the content that I produce, make sure you hit that like button now, subscribe to the channel. As always, thank you guys for watching the content. I will see you guys in the next episode.